Ukraine's Winchester shotgun drones are hunting individual Russian soldiers now. Ukraine's shotgun-wielding drones are hunting Russian infantry now. A video montage that a Ukrainian drone group posted online on Saturday depicts one of the group's Winchester quadcopters performing its usual mission, hunting down and blasting Russian quadcopters before they strike Ukrainian troops. But seemingly taking advantage of a fleeting opportunity, one operator also took aim at a solitary Russian soldier, or North Korean, if the engagement took place in western Russia's Kursk Oblast, marching along a dirt road under the Winchester's flight path. The drone swooped past the initially unwitting soldier and opened fire with both of its shotgun barrels. Apparently having missed, the drone came around for a second pass. It's unclear whether the soldier was wounded or killed. The video appears to depict the person dodging or falling. It's hard today whether this signals a shift in Ukrainian drone tactics, but the value of a gun-armed, first-person view drone is obvious. For the most part, FPV quadcopter drones are single-use systems. Clutching a grenade or rocket warhead in their belly, they rocket towards their target, destroying themselves in the process. FPVs may only cost a few $100s, so they are not particularly expensive. Firing shotguns at individual soldiers rather than ramming them with explosives, the Winchesters could become multi-use systems, boosting the number of strikes a typical FPV completes before it self-immolates or gets shot down. If there's a downside to FPV shotgun ambushes, it's that shotguns work best at close range, owing to the dispersal of their shot. To blast a soldier, a drone needs to get close, and at that range, it could be vulnerable to the soldier's own weapon, potentially including the weapon of choice for defeating incoming FPVs, a shotgun. On the other hand, there were rumors several months ago that some Russian commanders were ordering wounded men back into action. A Ukrainian drone spotted a Russian assault group largely made up of men on crutches, limping into position to attack Ukrainian positions around Pokrovsk, a fortress city in eastern Ukraine that's the current locus of the Russian war effort in the east. Bomb-dropping drones made quick work of the attackers, ruthlessly slaughtering them despite their injuries and their obviously limited offensive potential. What may at first have seemed like an anomaly, a bizarre waste of lives potentially ordered by one cruel Russian commander, now seems more systemic. On or just before Tuesday, a Russian soldier from the 20th CAM recorded a video of walking wounded assembling for an assault in the forest, apparently outside Pokrovsk. "Man is using crutches for a mission," the soldier mused in the video, helpfully translated by Estonian analyst War Translated. The proliferation of crutch battalions across at least one front of Russia's war on Ukraine belies the huge size of the Russian force in Ukraine. Yes, there are 600,000 Russians in eastern and southern Ukraine, as well as around the small, salient Ukrainian troops occupy in western Russia's Kursk Oblast. No, not all of those 600,000 troops are truly fit for combat. The stress on the Kremlin's manpower system is only growing as the expansion of the Ukrainian drone corps and Russia's loss of 15,000 combat vehicles compels Russian commanders to hold back their few surviving modern tanks and fighting vehicles and send in the infantry. Instead, on foot and often without a lot of support, infantry first assaults work. Individual soldiers spread out on rough terrain are harder targets for Ukraine's ever-present drones than mechanized groups with big, easy-to-spot tanks and fighting vehicles. Every single time Russian regiments attempt a vehicle assault, the result is zero. One Russian blogger lamented recently in a missive translated by War Translated. But infantry, with the support of artillery and drones, slowly but surely take tree line after tree line. The cost to the infantry is staggering, however. Daily Russian casualties have spiked as Russian doctrine has evolved to favor infantry over vehicles, according to General Oleksandr Syrsky, the top Ukrainian commander. Russia suffered 434,000 casualties, including 150,000 dead in 2024. That's more killed and injured Russian troops than in the previous 2 years combined. Ukrainian losses are much lower. 43,000 killed and 370,000 injured in total since February 2022, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said in December. Attacking with infantry rather than vehicles leverages a Russian asset, sheer manpower, but risks squandering that asset for the relatively modest territorial gains the Russians have registered in the last year. People are a renewable resource, but not quickly or easily renewable. That more Russians are limping into battle on crutches is a clear sign the Kremlin is expending its human resources faster than it's renewing them.